Happy Halloween! Happy day after Age of Mythology's 18th birthday. That was yesterday. Man, if I would have streamed yesterday, I would have had like a whole cake for it and everything. But yeah, yesterday, Age of Mythology. 18 years old. Probably older than some viewers. Or those watching on the YouTubes. Why are we this go? We've been sitting in this lobby here for like 5 minutes now, and we got people on one, two, three, four, well, three different teams now. We're making progress. Hello, Yad and Ho. Hello. Happy Halloween Day to you. Separate horror and me. Why can't it go? Ooh, Midgard. Hades on the old Midgardia. See if it goes out of sync. Midgard's got this problem where it goes out of sync sometimes.
Έτοιμοι.
Happy Halloween to you too, Nitish.
Λέγε ορθώς. Πρόσεχε, μάλιστα. Λέγε ορθώς.
So, I was gonna wear some cheap costume. Wasn't even a costume, actually. But I threw it on, I looked at it in the webcam, and it wasn't quite what I hoped it would be. Maybe I'll put it on later and I'll show you guys, but...
Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Βρυτόμος.
But I was a little worried about what it turned out to look like. What's up, Zebchi? So maybe after this first game I'll put it on and we'll see see what you guys think. How was Halloween with the kids? It was good. We have tons. And I mean tons of food or candy. Like, it's crazy amount, copious amounts of candy. I also had copious amounts of idle town center time. And there seems to be some copious amounts of leg in here too. The candy tax percentage, oh, the parents get probably like 80%. No one came to your house? Well, clearly you don't live in my neighborhood. I'm one food short. Look at this. One food short from the cow that just died. Oh, 20 kids? Well, that's somebody. I'm gonna have some more idle town center time coming up too. You see hundreds, wow. Okay, this build sucks. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't nearly as many as there usually were around here, but I think what happened is that then the people who did buy candy at the houses had like way too much, so there wasn't the usual only take one. It was take as many as you want, kids. Oh yeah, everybody's down for the night except, look at this guy trapped in there. Now he doesn't even want to move. Get out of his way.
Μάλιστα. Βρυτόμος. Λέγε. Θηρευτής.
Yeah, the kids are in bed. Of course, they're gonna, even though the clocks go back an hour tonight, they're all gonna wake up at the same time. So that kind of sucks. My build here bad too.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσεχε. Έστω.
I don't know what this relic is. Mythical horseshoes. Suppose I could go like
Πρόσεχε.
kind of Poseidon-ish here.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Μεταλλεύς.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω.
The one dock over here.
Ναι.
Oh, it's over there.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα.
5 more college essays you didn't know were due.
Πρόσταγμα.
Hey, oh my.
Έστω. Μεταλλεύς. Πρόσεχε. Μεταλλεύς. Έτοιμη. Μεταλλεύς.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Are you down there?
Έστω. Μεταλλεύς. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα.
Early application day.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Βρυτόμος. Βρυτόμος.
What am I facing anyway? We got Ra, Isis, and Zeus. Okay.
Ναι. Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε.
Έτοιμος.
Junior in college, senior in high school. A 5-year-old. Be housed.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. 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 Ναι, μάλιστα. Μεταλλεύς. Πρόσεχε. Πρόσεχε. Μεταλλεύς.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι, βούλομαι. Μεταλλεύς.
Έτοιμος. Ναι.
Ορθός, ορθός. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε. Έτοιμος.
This guy stole my food. My fish. What a jerk.
Έτοιμος.
Έτοιμη. Έστω. Μάλιστα.
Ορθός.
Πρόσεχε.
Έστω. Μάλιστα.
I need to get purse signed, don't I? Okay, getting that. Where's the costume? So, I'll tell you what the costume is. I was gonna wear one. Not really much of a costume.
Λέγε βούλομαι.
A very lame attempt at a costume.
Λέγε.
But
Θηρευτής.
it didn't quite turn out
Πρόσταγμα.
or look the way I wanted it to, and it was really lame anyway.
Πρόσταγμα.
I don't have like a real costume.
Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Έστω. Βούλομαι.
Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Έστω.
How are we doing on the water anyway?
Έτοιμος.
Suppose I'll hit true load. I could have, but
Βούλομαι.
Λέγε βούλομαι. Ορθός.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Ναι, μεταλλεύς.
Ναι. Έστω. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός.
Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι.
Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Έτοιμος. Πάνι.
Πρόσεχε.
no, it wasn't even nearly that cool.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Πάνι. Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Ναι. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Ορθός. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα.
Dang it.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έστω. Ναι.
Dang.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Λέγε.
Λέγε. Καλώς. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Πάνι. Ναι. Εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα. Σμάκι.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω.
Έστω. Ρητόμος. Λέγε. Εισβολή.
Καλώς. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Θηρευτής.
One of those is gonna die, but I'm really not
Έτοιμος. Πάνι.
care about that.
Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος.
Πάνι. Ορθός. Ναι. Εισβολή.
Ορθός. Πάνι.
I'm Hades,
Βούλομαι.
but the reason I'm doing this is because I found the relic
Ορθός.
that makes
Εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Ορθός. Όρο. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Πάνι.
makes my cav run faster.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Έτοιμος.
So I can completely screw this guy over.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Dang it! My town center keeps on going idle.
Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Λέγε. Πάνι. Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Καλώς. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα.
Trulok really does not want to.
Εισβολή. Λέγε. Όρο.
What?
Έτοιμη. Θηρευτή.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Έστω.
Oh, crap.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμη. Βούλομαι. Θηρευτής.
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Λέγε. Καλώς. Πάνι. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Ισμάχιν. Ορθός.
Λέγε. Ναι.
Έτοιμος. Βούλεστο. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Ισμάχιν. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Ορθός. Όρο. Εισβολή. Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Λέγε.
Έτοιμη.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Ρητόμος.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Πρόσταγμα.
Okay.
Ορθός. Πάνι. Όρο. Λέγε. Ορθός. Βούλο. Λέγε. Βούλο. Σμάχη. Πρόσταγμα. Όρο. Λέγε. Καλώς. Πρόσταγμα. Όρο. Λέγε. Εισβολή. Λέγε. Ισμάχη. Πρόσταγμα. Ισμάχη. Βούλο. Όρο. Ισμάχη. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Όρο. Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Όρο. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Καλώς. Έτοιμος. Όρο.
Πρόσεχε. Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε. Έστω. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Λέγε. Όρο. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Έτοιμος. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Πάνι. Πάνι. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα.
Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι. Όρο. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος.
Ναι. Έστω. Καλώς.
Εισβολή.
Έτοιμη.
Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Λέγε έτοιμος.
What are these?
Λέγε εισβολή. Εισβολή. Λέγε έτοιμος. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε.
Πρόσεχε. Έτοιμη. Μεταλλεύς. Έτοιμος.
Okay, cool.
Πρόσταγμα.
Ναι, βούλουμε. Καλώς. Εισβολή.
πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός.
Okay, let's go hit Trulok's economy now.
Βούλος. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε βούλος.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα. Καλός. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Πάνω. Βούλομαι.
This guy.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Λέγε πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Shoot there. This guy.
Λέγε.
Λέγε. Ναι.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάχη. Έτοιμος. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Λέγε. Εισβολή. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Καλός. Λέγε. Λέγε.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα.
Ναι. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Καλός. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Εισβολή. Λέγε. Λέγε.
Dang it, I need to get more.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Έτοιμη. Ναι.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Εισβολή. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα.
Εισβολή.
Ναι. Μάλιστα. Ναι.
Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε.
Λέγε. Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμος. Έστω.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω.
Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα. Καλώς.
Μάλιστα. Εισβολή. Ναι. Μάλιστα. Μεταλλεύς.
Ναι. Εισβολή.
Έστω.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Alright, cool. Oh man. This was definitely this game is definitely horror's fault.
Έτοιμος.
Way too slow. Heroic age at 908. No army. Way too slow. True Look wasn't AFK. I just, because the pocket was raw, I just went and raided True Look right away. And he had tons of Idleville time. He had no chance because his raw pocket was way too slow to age up and get an army to defend. So that was True Look's problem. No economy because I was sitting in his base. No economy. I mean, he could have played a little bit. True Look could have played better. Tons of Idlevilles. Because of that. Yes. Get, Boy, are you going to play or are you too sick? Good. So I was gonna have a costume and be a ghost and wear a white trash can bag. I gotta boot somebody. But when I put the trash bag over my head to try to look like a ghost, I looked more like a member of the KKK than a ghost, so I maybe decided I probably shouldn't put it on. I'm gonna try to get Boyd in here. So that was my thinking. I'll show you guys what I mean. So, and originally the hat was so I could keep the thing. But yeah, see, I'm
My audio working?
yeah. I was just talking about my my costume I was gonna wear, which is just a white trash bag over my head, and I was gonna be a ghost. But it kind of made me look like the KKK, so I wasn't quite sure about that thing. No, I know. It wasn't a good look. So I opted for no.
There you go. I can hear you now.
Alright, I didn't Julius isn't very good. Deef might be.
And now it's really good. He's impressed me in the few games I've seen from him.
Fast proxy? Yeah. Are you fast proxy to the Deefer?
I just was.
No, I had holes in it. But I wasn't impressed. I wasn't happy with the way it looked, so. Oh, Julius is fast proxy to people? So is Deef. Is Deef fast proxy to you? I think you answered, didn't I?
Yes, he is. So it's a deef issue.
Anyway, let me get on the overlay here. Now, hey, you know AOM turned 18 yesterday?
You talking to your stream or me?
Anybody? You? The stream?
I did see a Reddit post that mentioned it, so that's how I'm kind of aware.
Yeah, October 30th. 2002. We need some people who want to play in this game here. Want to challenge the OB.
Scatty and somebody were on like an hour ago. I don't know if they disappeared or not.
Yeah, AOM is an adult now. The party on the North Dallas Tollway? You guys had a party on the tollway? What a wild party, huh? Might be tough to get. Competition. Are there any? Who can I invite in here? Got Bo. Maybe I'll invite him. Invite. I'm just gonna start flooding people with it. They did a party at a building off the tollway. Oh, okay. So not on the tollway. Well, that sounds like that might be fun.
You go out trick or treating with the kids?
I did, man. We got crazy amounts of candy. Crazy amounts of candy because there weren't very many kids out, so the people, and there weren't a ton of houses, like probably half as many houses as normal are handing out candy, but there are a lot fewer kids, So I think everybody that bought candy had way too many. So normally it's the only take one, kids. But this time everybody was like, take as many as you want. And well, okay.
Got it. Yeah, we had the same thing here. Like probably about half the houses, if that, were actually giving out candy, and then the people coming around. Generally, you'd have like large groups of kids. It was more just like one-offs with their parents because of the situation. So it was kind of a quiet night. We also had snow here yesterday, so there was still snow on the ground, and it was cold, which probably didn't help.
Snow? Man. Okay,
It was
so
like a record for snow in October.
$7 million? Just to buy AOM? I bet it'd be more than that. Can't get anybody to come in here. Not a whole lot of good players out there. Any of the games. You never answered me about that message I sent you earlier.
Oh yeah, I kept debating how I should respond, and ultimately didn't respond. I'll give you a maybe if that's okay. I
Sure.
might be dragged into yard work in the morning, and then I don't know how long that generally takes. So
Or
I think it's
watching
like ended up
watching the Patriots. These two people want to observe. Get out of here.
watch the stream. Yeah, well, Patriots, I wouldn't mind having that in the background. I can probably multitask with
See if
that as
they
long
can
as I'm
score
not the
6
primary
points.
observer. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess Buffalo's run defense isn't that great, and that's kind of the only way the Patriots score against anybody. So, obviously it's gonna be like a Navy game where they just run the ball 90% of the time.
Yeah. How to get stickers next to your name. Or text 10. Well, stickers. Just be nice. Yes, I did boot you, man. The problem with observers and multiple observers is that the leg goes up, up, up. And if there's a stream, you might as well just watch the stream. I mean, really. Yeah, mobile games. Mobile games and Fortnite. So yeah, anyway, I really souped this room up. You can see I got a little pumpkin basket behind me. And I'm wearing a hat because it's Halloween.
Still working on the posters?
This guy wants to observe too? Get out of here. The posters, what? Waiting for Walgreens. Let me see. They were on sale, and then I missed the sale. It ended before I could order them. I think there's no sale. Oh, there's 50% off. Dang it, it ends today. When did that start? Well, okay, I guess I'll wait till the next sale. Sounds like, though, they're always on sale, so. Alright, we got a game. But boy, he isn't going to get in the Discord. You know what? Let's do blind pick. Oh man. AOM, AoE. Age of Empires 2, that's what you mean why it has more viewers, is because it is a better game. AOM is full of gimmicks that really downplay skill. And there's just something kind of intangible about Age of Empires 2. that just made it so awesome. And I don't really know.
Has the balance on AoE 2 always been pretty good?
Not really, but they the thing in AoE 2 though is that people played different. There's not like a random map pool, or at least there didn't used to be. Now I think you can, and like rated it's like a map pool. But they played such widely different um maps that sure, if one god is good on one map, they don't really care. And there's also less, as Boyd says in chat, there's also less difference between civs too. That's what I need. Nobody wants. I guess I'll do random. I've seen Memb. Yes, I have seen Memb. I enjoy other casters more. Memb. Oh, I closed Discord. Sorry. Shut Right off. I like T90, I think, is the best Age of Empires 2 caster. Mem, there's just... Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Alright, I closed it. Mem just, maybe he's gotten better. I think I really last watched him like a year. I mean, he's not bad. I just... If I have a preference of caster, if I have a pick of casters, Random got me Hades twice in a row.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε ορθός.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Wait, paused.
Έτοιμος. Πάνι.
Guessing it's
He's still not working?
messed up.
Βούλομαι.
Yep.
Well, I guess we need +1. Who Hood? He's not Hood. It's just, I don't know. His accent is part of it. And he used to be a lot of like fake hype, which I didn't really enjoy. Kind of the fake hype. But I can see why people. I mean, it's not. Having said, I don't want to. He does a good job. It's an Age of Empires 2 caster.
Got it.
He does a good job, but it's not my style. Age of Empires 2 is more of a pure RTS. AOM, there's just so many gimmicks that can replace skill.
Like what Boyd said, and just the drastic differences between the civs made AOM a lot harder to balance, and they did a pretty poor job. And then I think Boyd also pointed out AoE 2 is relatively not major differences, so it was a bit more even.
Well, right.
And then you also have the 30 or so bugs, like some game breaking, like the map hacks of the vision of selecting hunt and TCs and stuff like that was left in AOM, like it was never finished or polished at all.
But it's easier to be good at AOM, so I play AOM. It's really not very hard to be decent at AOM. I mean, you got AutoQ that does half the work for you. And then the rest, and then there's really so few units that you need to manage. Micro isn't super important in Age of Mythology.
It's less punishing build order wise than StarCraft 2 as well.
I never played StarCraft. And there's also
StarCraft 2 is brutal.
also AOM has a ton of soft counters, so even if you aren't really microing your units very well, they're still doing damage for the most part. Obviously, there's a couple exceptions to that, but those exceptions most people don't even use, like slingers and peltasts and such. So you got a lot of soft counters. You don't really have to manage your military that much, and there's also not nearly as many units at a time as Age of Empires 2. So it's easier. Sorry for the delay, gentlemen. Yeah, I saw that, was it Jordan that came back? There's another one. Chris, I think? Elk Clan Chris just came back, and he's really good. The guy who... And the big one is Doubt. I remember when I started Age of Empires 2, like, one of the biggest names was Doubt. And he's still playing. And Doubt is... I beat Doubt in Age of Mythology back when AOM came out. Well, I guess AOT came out. But he really... I mean, he wasn't a big... Raptor remembers that. But he wasn't a huge AOM player. But it is impressive that some of those old players are still good. And to me, that kind of is why I think that if like old players came back to AOT and were dedicated to it, they'd be the best. With some exceptions. Will I ever play Warcraft? No. Doubtful. I don't think Doubt is really playing Age 3. I saw they played a few games, but I don't think him and Viper were, but I don't know if they play it. I mean, why when AoE 2 gets like $10,000 tournaments every few. Yeah, maybe, boy. Maybe. Because, yeah, AOT is a very forgiving RTS, which is good in one way. I didn't turn you off, did I, boy? Right, Fang? No, I didn't. It's good in one way. Because it's a little more... because it allows more people to be, like, competitive. Like, if I played Age 2, there's no way I would be remotely competitive. I'm just not mechanically nearly good enough. Whereas in AOM, even though my mechanics are terrible, there's ways I can play that can kind of counteract or minimize how bad my mechanics are. I can still like be decent.
Did you see that some of the guys behind StarCraft 2 just launched a new RTS studio like a week ago?
Mm-mm. No, I didn't. I'm really, other than Age of, I really haven't followed a lot of RTS. They don't follow much RTS other than AOM, the Age of. Just, I don't know. I just never cared about the other ones when I grew up. So. Now, why would I get into it?
Kind of news because the genre's been kind of downhill. Like, yeah. I think StarCraft 2 was the last big one, and that was like a decade ago. So, not a decade, but like 8 years ago. So, having a studio dedicated to launching a new one is kind of big news. And then obviously AoE 4 is the other big one that's on the horizon.
Well, AoE 2 is just a more pure RTS for Texton, and it had and it was far more, what is it? Far more state of the art than AOM was, as far as like comparison games. Like Age of Empires 2 was like the game that was like better than all the other games. It was, I mean, it was just good. And AOM's good too, but it didn't have that kind of superiority
Λέγε πάνω.
that Age 2 had.
Πρόσταγμα.
So Age 2 it's just always, I don't know, it's always been better. Look at this, there's a relic right in my base.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Έσου με τα λέξεις.
Πρόσταγμα. Πάνω. Ορθώς. Πάνω.
A lot of giraffe here. Yours or mine?
Λέγε πάνω. Ορθώς. Πάνω.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
This is actually a terrible spot for a...
Βούλομαι.
It was right up against my... How'd I get hunting dogs?
Λέγε.
You guys are distracting me.
Πρόσταγμα. Πάνω. Ορθώς.
Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Θηρευτής. Έσου.
Would AOM have been more popular without the Titans expansion? I think it would have needed an expansion to stay popular, but the Titans did kill a lot of the online community.
Έτοιμος.
I don't think people realize because most people don't realize because most people didn't play back then, but there was AOT pushed away a lot of players.
Έτοιμος.
For people that don't know, it was literally just fast tightening every game. Like you didn't even fight, you just literally went mythic to Titan and made a Titan, and that's how like the tournaments were decided.
Θηρευτής.
Έτοιμος.
Yeah, the music and sound effects for AOM are really good. And the game itself is, I think, is aged, like, as far as, like, looks, is aged really well. It just, in the days, didn't have
Πρόσεχε. Λέγε. Θηρευτής.
Ibrar.
Θρητός.
It wasn't,
Έτοιμος.
AoE 2 was more groundbreaking.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε.
Έτοιμη.
But,
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
yeah, people didn't like the Atlanteans,
Λέγε.
and they were ridiculously overpowered.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι.
The auto queue
Θηρευτής.
wasn't well liked either.
Έτοιμη. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσεχε.
And while the players who play now like it, there wouldn't have been auto queue. I feel like there would have been more players.
Βούλομαι.
At least,
Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα.
hard to say.
Έτοιμη. Ναι. Βούλομαι.
Why do I have two?
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Ναι.
Πρόσεχε. Θηρευτής.
Λέγε. Θηρευτής. Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Έσου.
Well, Eddie was a broken civ. Like, if you look at the patch notes
Ναι. Θηρευτής. Πρόσταγμα.
and what changed,
Πρόσταγμα.
yes, happy Halloween! I'm wearing my hat. That's my costume.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
You there, Raifang?
Yeah.
Alright. Probably just tired of me talking.
We find out whose giraffes those are yet?
Πρόσταγμα.
I think they're gonna be mine. I would check. Oh no.
Ορθώς.
If they're not in that corner where your oracle is there, I'm gonna guess mine might be behind me.
Unless there are
Πρόσταγμα.
two in that?
Λέγε.
No, they won't be able to spawn on
Θρητός.
top of each other.
Έτοιμος.
Λέγε.
Army Corps was not at the start of AOT though.
Λέγε. Ορθώς. Έτοιμος. Ορθώς. Πάνω. Βούλομαι.
I think those are yours, so you can go to them.
Έτοιμη.
Έτοιμος.
Πρόσεχε.
Έτοιμος. Έσου. Ναι. Μάλιστα. Λέξεις.
Probably grab a town center.
Έτοιμη. Βούλομαι. Μεταλλεύς.
Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Θηρευτής.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Θηρευτής.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθώς.
I think I'm gonna have back town center.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Μάλιστα.
Back hunt.
Έστω.
Πρόσεχε.
Oh man. Well,
Έτοιμος. Ναι.
probably gonna be house.
Μάλιστα. Θηρευτής. Πρόσεχε.
Yes, those are yours, Zebra.
Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι.
So you can snag those front zebra then. Good luck.
Έτοιμος.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε.
Ναι, βούλομαι. Έστω.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Ναι.
Λέγε. Ορθός.
Ναι, βούλομαι.
Oh, what's if? Okay, neither of you guys are gonna use this cab relic, that's for sure.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Μάλιστα. Ναι.
Έτοιμη. Βούλομαι. Ναι, θηρευτής.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Έστω. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε. Ναι. Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα. 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 Μάλιστα. Ναι.
I'm really doing almost nothing.
Λέγε.
Out there.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε. Πρόσεχε. Θηρευτής.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Ναι.
Έτοιμος.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Well, they do have a low key, don't they?
Έτοιμο. Βούλομαι.
If you ever need sentinels, let me know.
Πρόσεχε.
Έτοιμη. Θηρευτής.
You got a low key on.
Έτοιμο. Καλά, εισβολή.
Λέγε. Ναι.
Ναι. Εισβολή. Καλώς. Έτοιμος.
Πρόσταγμα.
Oh, where this
Βούλομαι.
Loki's hunt is.
Έστω.
Έτοιμο. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι.
He's
Λέγε.
not on his rhino, he's not on his giraffe.
Έτοιμη. Θηρευτής.
Probably back.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Τριτόμος. Ναι. Τριτόμος.
Έτοιμο. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Βούλομαι.
Our
Βούλομαι.
centaurs run.
Έτοιμη. Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Θηρευτής.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος. Έστω.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Βούλομαι.
I think they're behind, the scents are behind your base right now.
Έτοιμη.
Over.
Έτοιμο. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι.
Yeah, they're right.
Έτοιμα. Ναι.
Έτοιμος.
You got scents on your wood line.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμο. Ναι.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Ναι. Βούλομαι. Τριτόμος. Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα.
On house.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Okay, cool, cool.
Okay, that's good news.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
Λέγε. Θηρευτής.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Ναι.
Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Ναι. Έστω.
I'm legit doing like nothing right now.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Ναι.
Έτοιμη. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Έτοιμη. Έστω. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα.
Ναι. Βούλομαι. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Ναι. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι.
See, this is what I hate when you click on a goat.
Μάλιστα.
The goat isn't close enough to The town center. Your villagers will not show as idle. They will be.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Πρόσταγμα έστω.
Έτοιμος.
Μάλιστα. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Ναι. 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 Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Εισβολή.
Ναι. Έτοιμο. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα. Έστω. Ναι. Καλώς. Εισβολή. Εισβολή. Ναι.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Έτοιμο. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Έστω. Βούλω.
Λέγε ορθώς.
Ναι. Βούλω. Εισβολή. Καλώς.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλο. Μάλιστα.
But it doesn't matter.
Μάλιστα. Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμη.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι.
Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα.
Ναι. Εισβολή.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσεχε. Πρόσεχε. Λέγε.
Έτοιμο. Εισβολή.
Βούλομαι.
This is really annoying.
Λέγε.
Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Πρόσεχε. Εισβολή. Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Λέγε. Λέγε.
Έτοιμο.
Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμο.
Can I
Εισβολή.
double someone? I can't really attack the Loki's TC.
You're gonna have to come to probably help me on my middle front.
Oh yeah, I can destroy that.
Πρόσεχε.
After you get done with Green's Ford or whatever you.
I can't siege Greens Ford at the moment. That's my problem.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Έστω. Μάλιστα. Έστω. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα.
That's just to slow him down, really.
Ορθώς. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθώς.
Can you get the Pharaoh?
Λέγε. Έστω. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμη.
Βούλω. Έστω.
Πρόσεχε.
Λέγε.
Έστω.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Ναι. Βούλουμε.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Μάλιστα.
Ορθώς.
Watch out.
Πάνικ. Λέγε.
Get the barracks units there.
Λέγε.
Λέγε. Ναι. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμη. Πρόσταγμα έστω. Έστω. Βούλομαι.
Όρος. Λέγε. Καλώς. Ορθώς. Ορθώς. Εισβολή.
Okay, good.
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
Watch your town center. Oh shoot, they're on.
Yeah.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε.
Trouble.
Ναι. Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Βούλος. Βούλος. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλος. Πάνι. Ορθώς.
I just don't have a counter for this Loki.
Έστω. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Έστω.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα.
Ναι. Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Βούλω. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσεχε.
Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
That was a really bad flaming weapons, thankfully.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθώς. Εισβολή. Πάνι. Εισβολή.
I need to send
Καλώς.
my heroes to defend
Λέγε.
the
Μάλιστα.
back, but we are going to get to crap
Are you
right
okay?
out of this. Yeah, I'm okay.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
I just...
Πρόσεχε. Ναι.
Λέγε. Ορθώς. Πάνι. Λέγε. Ορθώς.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι.
Ναι.
Μεταλλεύς.
Μάλιστα.
Λέγε. Ναι.
Πρόσεχε.
Ναι. Μάλιστα. Καλώς. Έτοιμο.
Μάλιστα. Εισβολή.
Καλώς.
Πρόσταγμα.
Ναι. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Πρόσεχε.
Λέγε. Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
Έτοιμη. Ναι.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Εισβολή.
Καλώς. Καλώς.
Έτοιμος.
Έτοιμο. Καλώς.
Πρόσεχε. Έτοιμος.
Dang, I just can't get at my gold.
Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Έστω.
Λέγε έτοιμος.
Not okay at this point.
Watch back here.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε εισβολή. Βούλομαι, βούλομαι.
Oh, you got.
Yeah, I'm getting picked apart by myth units.
Ναι, καλό, εισβολή.
Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα, ναι.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Πάνω, πάνω.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Ναι, εισβολή, εισβολή. Καλό, καλό. Έτοιμο. Εισβολή, εισβολή, εισβολή. Έτοιμο.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι.
Kinda dead at this point.
Ναι, εισβολή.
Έτοιμο. Έστω. Εισβολή.
Έτοιμο. Λέγε πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Όρο. Ισμάχιν.
Έτοιμη. Εισβολή.
Ισμάχιν. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Καλός.
Ναι, έστω. Βούλο. Ναι, έτοιμο.
Dang it. My heroes are dead now.
Λέγε
I'm like dead.
Λέγε έτοιμη. Ναι.
έτοιμος. Λέγε εισβολή. Λέγε εισβολή.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα.
Right, thanks, didn't it?
Λέγε βούλομαι. Όρο.
I needed to go fast heroic so I could actually push pressure and deal with the myth units. I got stuck mystical.
Λέγε πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Όρο. Πρόσταγμα. Όρο. Λέγε πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα.
Βούλομαι. Με λέξη. Βούλομαι. Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Καλώς. Πρόσεχε. Έτοιμος.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε. Εισβολή.
Red is like suiciding tons of.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Πρόσεχε. Ναι.
Λέγε.
Yeah, I'm just
Ναι.
stuck in.
Καλός.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Red has like way too many siege towers.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Ισμάχιν.
Εισβολή. Έτοιμη. Ναι. Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Ισμάχιν. Πρόσταγμα. Όρο.
Έτοιμη.
Έτοιμος.
Έτοιμη.
Λέγε. Πρόσεχε. Λέγε. Έστω.
Έτοιμη. Εισβολή.
Λέγε ισμάχιν. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε. Λέγε. Εισβολή. Εισβολή. Ναι. Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα.
Μάλιστα.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
These centaur raids have just done so much.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε καλός.
Λέγε. Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Εισβολή.
Έστω. Μάλιστα. Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Βούλομαι.
Voight's having a good game,
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
I think we can resign.
Εισβολή.
Back. Those centaurs really did a lot to my eco.
You can't keep up with them because you've just got the two heroes.
Yeah, the only one I got. I mean, yeah, the Ajax. He's too slow. The whatever the other dude, Chiron, he can, obviously, but it's just one. Bro, and then I think he bolted my first one, which is life. And bill numbers, the economy just was not where it needed. Also, I mean, I really screwed up my early eco was just Somebody is saying nice game. He mocks us. Oh yeah, you're right, Duck Nugget. I am a human siege tower. I think I got 2 kids, huh? Alright, what got for this one? What god are we looking at here? Got a lot of them actually, 12 to be exact. Been a while since I've done a set game. Been a while. Well, Boyd's in Discord. Now he can hear us complaining about the Centaur raids. Yeah, we didn't have a whole lot of teamwork going on in that game.
I got cut out of position and lost my forward TC, which ended up snowballing things, even though I held off the flaming weapons.
Yeah. I didn't do a whole lot. Like early, No, you can't chase the Centaur. You probably need to follow them with like 3 Murmillo.
Yeah, having Lannian can deal with them better, and then just walling also helps.
Okay, you should have a starting Rhino somewhere. One. Alright, Boyd got his.
Found
and,
mine.
Yeah.
Image erect. You repair.
And UAE.
No. You need to. You need to. You need to.
How much is it gonna cost for another best of 5? I'm not sure.
UAE.
You need to refer.
Convert the enemy starting Rhino. Sure,
You
yeah.
need to.
I'm not sure if Boyd really wants to do one. Oh, he went back there.
Who do you have winning tomorrow, Redo or Joe? That's like
I think
a
Redo
semifinal
wins.
or final matchup.
I think Redo wins.
Think he's going to be playing Aranos since Joe's Eggy.
Yeah, I think his variability will help him, but I would think either 3-2 Joe wins or 3-2 Redo. I think it'll be a close series.
Redo's been playing a lot too to prepare for it. Like,
Yeah, he's been more
I feel like
active
I
than
don't
Joe too.
look and not see Redo play. Him and Chemo. I would not be surprised if that's the
Look,
final.
Chemo's gonna be in the finals.
Fair.
There's no way Chemo won't be. No way he won't be in the finals.
Get you there. In wedge.
Dang, I did not find. I can.
Who else is on that side of the bracket to stop Chemo? More?
Or Matrius.
Matrius could give him a run.
Yeah. Beast has to be uncut.
In wedge. By you.
You need to. You need to. You refer.
That scouting sucks.
You refer.
So bad.
It is very low hunt.
How many
And
giraffe is it?
Looks like 3.
Finito. In
Yeah,
which
that's not much.
And I probably stole some gazelles from people as well.
Oh yeah, you're Poseidon. Look at you. Yeah.
Greg tayo.
And not the set map I was quite hoping for.
NU. UER. UER. In which. Tayo. Ak. Greg.
Greg.
Are there rhinos or anything like secondary?
Yeah, there are rhinos.
Finito. UIR. Ak baya.
Enito. Image erect.
Finito. UIR. Greg. UIR. EU refer. EU refer.
In which.
I'm not sure. There might be one in between you guys, boy.
NTU.
I'm sending my scout back there now.
It could be, but I'm not sure.
Greg.
Dang, I should have taken.
NTU.
Yeah, that one is mine that you pinged.
In a Jirek.
Finito. No.
In a Jirek. Erifir.
NTU.
Finito. EU refer.
Dang it.
In which.
In which. Hru iya tawit.
Jirej. In which.
In which. Hru iya tawit.
Jirej.
That's
UAE. Erifir.
In which.
Image erect.
Finito. In which.
And UAE.
Finito.
And Erifir. UAE. In a Jirek.
oh, there's not a. I didn't finish the wall off.
In a Jirek.
Dang it, I suck.
In EU refer.
And UAE. In a Jirek.
Gereg. Tayu. UER. NTU. Image erect. Tayu.
Greg.
Image erect. Urifer.
Would have been 4 Earthseer in there.
No. Baya.
NTU.
In which. UIR. Finito.
In a
UIR.
Jirek.
Gereg. UER.
Greg. UIR.
In a
UIR.
Jirek. What?
In which.
In a Jirek.
Greg. Refer. Finito.
And Geo. In a Jirek.
Finito.
In which.
Gereg. Taia at
And Geo. Erifir. In a Jirek.
Image erect. Image erect. Erect. Which.
In a Jirek.
NTU.
In a Jirek.
Image erect. Image erect.
In UAE. In a Jirek.
Finito. Refer.
NTU.
Finito.
Image erect. Image erect.
In Erifir.
NTU. Tayu.
In which.
In which.
Image erect.
In
Yeah,
which.
boy, it's raw.
Gereg. Image erect. UER. Tayu.
Greg, you I air. No. In which you refer.
Antio. Antio.
Yeah, Mariano's raw too. Oh, and there's gonna be 2 rains coming in early on.
In which.
Trick or treating was good.
Greg, you I air. He need to refer air.
Antio.
In which you refer. In which you refer.
Oh yeah, the kids had fun.
Greg.
When did I upgrade my walls? When did that happen?
Entio. In which.
I have no recollection of that.
In which you refer. Via.
Well, I guess I got strong walls now.
Greg.
Entio.
Antio. Erifio. In which.
He need to via.
Gireg. Erifio.
Entio. You
He need to via.
Great. There goes 9 bills.
Why?
I got locust.
Entio. In which.
In a gireg.
In which. You I air. In which. He need to via.
Well, that's okay.
In a gireg.
You
refer.
Oh, down here. Oh, he never scouted my back gold mine, did he? So he thinks I'm gonna have to go down there to that gold mine.
Antio.
You refer.
Gireg. Ak. In a gireg.
In which. He need to.
I got purple
Via.
sending camels this way.
Air. You refer.
In which. In which you refer. Grow and you wit.
Antio. In which.
Oh, you got it.
You I air.
Gireg.
Into
In a gireg.
into
He need to. You. In which. In you refer. I air.
You got husband.
Where did the rock go? I think down there.
You I air.
No clue.
You I air.
Antio.
He need to. I air. He need to. refer. You refer.
Yeah, I know. I've got a ton of gold.
Greg. Ak. You refer. Via. Greg. I air. You refer.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Or that's boy.
just kind of used flaming weapons for no reason.
Do you need C's?
No, I'm good.
Greg,
I don't really need that town center.
you need to
Gonna try to ninja Reds for TC boy. Also I'm up heroic.
Greg, ro iatawit.
I'm gonna see as if he A's.
Alright. Oh!
Like I haven't played Isis 1,000 times. Can we go Boyd if I bronze?
Oh shoot.
Greek, and which are you refer?
Greg, you refer.
Greek, are you refer? And which are you refer? Into you, yeah, at you. And
Let's back off, Boyd. I think they've got more range. Yeah, my hero just picked it off. I've got to go deal with siege on his 4 TC Void, so I'm dropping back the cavalry.
Greek,
And I really need
Greek, I you refer?
In which you refer. Greg, tayo. Hinito.
Garrick. You refer.
In which
In
you refer. Greg, Baya. Greg, in which
EU refer. Into you.
Into you.
He need to refer to it.
Into you. UER.
Bring up. Tayo.
UAE. And UAE.
In which.
EU refer.
UIR. Tayo.
Gary.
Into you.
That's Ryfang with me.
In which.
Into you.
Kind of crappy shape.
Bring EU refer.
Thanks, gold was an issue.
Into you. Refer. UER.
EU refer. Up.
Into you.
Bring IR2.
Greek. Are you refer?
Into you. Into you.
Correct. They
Into you. Into you. Ear at you.
Into you. Greek. Are you refer? UIR.
He need to.
And UAE. Into you. EU refer. Into you. EU refer. UAE.
In you. They
Oh dang, I did not need a price on that.
Into you. They
He need to. Via. Bring refer. EU refer.
In which. You. Greek.
Bring. He need to.
Purple's chariot raiding behind me as a heads up.
Okay.
And purple's son of Osiris is on my TC.
He need to.
Gonna need help retaking my 4 TC.
Tayo.
Into you. UER.
Thanks.
In tayo.
Girl, into you. Into you. EU refer. Into you.
Still could use some gold if anybody has excess.
Into you.
Bring tayo. Up.
Girl, EU refer. EU refer.
Sending cavalry to deal with that.
In EU refer.
In which. In which.
EU refer.
Into you. Into you.
point you'll need to reset your trade.
You need to refer up. Up to UIR.
Can you try to like wall trap that point to push the TC?
Rig. NUIR. Rig. Refer.
I'm gonna start using Colossus since he didn't go Osiris. I just gotta tech him up.
And I lost a house.
Rig. UIR.
I don't know how much more I can describe over here.
UIR. Up. NUIR. UIR. You need to refer.
JJ, did you make mercs?
No, I didn't make mercs. Mercs are for noobs. Too easy to win with mercs.
Rig. You refer.
Yeah.
I kill this guy's out center there. There we go. I would kill it. Just kill it and then resign. Oh, there's fish. There we go. Yeah, with Boyd even using Tornado on green, I should have, the win side, but I just had such a slow start.
How were you doing before the ballista spam?
I had my start hunt here. There was no starting hunt. The second hunt was the Rhino. I knew where that was, so I didn't need to use vision. I found it right away. I know Mercs is for noobs, man. It's like way too easy to win with Mercs. I would have flattened this guy if I had Mercs. All he had was Ballista, the mercenary cavalry, because he didn't have any towers. Get two here. I was just way too slow to reach Mythic. That's the slowest Mythic. I had the worst decount. That was just
Bit of the same boat. I was just trading inefficiently. Kind of got rolled.
way too. What happened on your side?
It all kind of went downhill after that bronze battle, which we should have won. So I don't know why, but yeah, just bronze fought. They had, I guess, the 2 mid goals and a lot more siege, plus the Son of Osiris, I guess, helped them a bit.
Oh.
And then after that, I kind of just was ecoed out and armied out, and then Red went and took his 3rd TC back, and then got a pretty good meteor on my front TC, which went down, and then just took it. And I was gold starved because I didn't protect my gold well enough from chariot raids. Plus playing Poseidon.
I never got the Hands of the Pharaoh. Sure, I
You need to hit Mythic and get like the siege out sooner against Egyptian rather than just try to fight them straight human units.
Yeah.
Going bronze was also a mistake. I would have been much better off going Aphrodite and myth unit spamming more.
Gaia. They got a Loki. If I face off against the Loki, then it. Norse. I'm not really playing too well with non-Norse. Anyway, so I should play Norse. Maybe I'll do a Poseidon.
I might not have had heavy yet because I think that was fairly right after I hit heroic. I think I got Cal fairly quickly, but didn't have talks, that's for sure.
Oh. Give me a sec, guys. I'm getting cold.
Yeah, no, I messed up my favor and didn't have, I don't think I had Spirited Charge or the heroic upgrade either. Yeah, no, I know I was against Isis, who had crappy spears too, so I should have probably just stuck to a higher cav count. I'm gonna go Isis.
Alright, alright. I'm going Poseidon.
Does well against Loki.
Yeah, guys, if you ever want to come here, you guys can
What did we have
watch
for
the
siege
game.
backup, Boyd? I know you hit Mythic shortly
Right
after that, so
there.
I guess the range siege would have come soon enough, but they did have the double mid-goal tower set up, but of course, upgraded Cav to okay.
Do
I also lacked armory
team one.
upgrades, which didn't help. I should have had Pierce and Pierce 2. Yeah, I guess that was the only bad thing for us there. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm used to playing with randoms.
Babysit my kids so I can stream 12 hours a day and I can become a pro AOM. This nice try guy is kind of lagging out right over. Poseidon on Oasis. Poseidon, Thor, Isis.
Λέγε, μάλιστα, έστω.
Λέγε Φάνη, ορθώς.
Okay, well, now I'm going to
Λέγε, έτοιμος. Βούλομαι.
steal my ally's hunt.
Έτοιμος. Ναι, θηρευτής.
Λέγε βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε, θηρευτής.
Good luck, good luck. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε ορθώς.
Can't find my damn zebra.
Yeah, you'll have them in your base. It's a close spawn.
Φάνη, ορθώς. Λέγε ορθώς. Βούλομαι. Ορθώς. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε,
Έτοιμος. Φάνη. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Ορθώς.
I just killed one of his goats.
Λέγε βούλομαι. Βούλομαι.
I found a minute 20 to find my zebra.
Should have scouted better.
Έτοιμος. Ορθώς.
Look around my base.
It is a good group of medium hunt.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε βούλομαι.
How is the secondary hunt?
It's pretty much as it can. It's 3.
Λέγε ορθώς. Πρόσταγμα.
It's 3 giraffe,
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Μεταλλεύς.
1 gazelle.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Ορθώς. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθώς.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα.
Ναι. Ναι. Μάλιστα. Λέγε θηρευτής.
λέγε, θηρευτής.
Λέγε.
Λέγε, ναι.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθώς. Βούλομαι.
I just want
Πρόσταγμα.
husbandry.
Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμη. Βούλομαι. Θηρευτής. Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Ναι. Μεταλλεύς.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Πάνι.
Πρόσεχε, μάλιστα. Έστω,
Don't forget timestamps. Oh, I have been forgetting them
έστω,
recently, haven't I?
Έτοιμος. Ορθώς. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε.
Oh, there's. I guess
Λέγε,
the
πρόσεχε,
that's
λέγε.
probably yours, boy.
That's not the. Oh yeah, that is the back hunt. Yeah.
Λέγε. Πάνι. Βούλομαι.
Trick or treating was good. Very good. Relics we got. The Ankara.
Λέγε.
Scales of uselessness.
Ορθώς.
Έτοιμη. Έστω. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Ορθός.
Πρόσεχε, μεταλλεύς.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Φρυτό.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Ορθός.
Do you want to like push hard, JJ? Like go aggression?
Yeah, I'm
Who are you
probably only
against?
going to.
Yeah. I'll go 1 TC.
Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι.
I'll be making
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Typicon.
Λέγε, μάλιστα.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Πρόσταγμα.
He's on his.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Yeah, he is on his
Εισβολή.
forward.
Λέγε. Πρόσεχε. Φρυτής.
Πρόσταγμα.
Probably make a temple.
Ετοίμος.
You're not even making a temple yet?
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε, βούλομαι. Έστω.
Ετοίμος.
But yeah, I'll go 1 TC fast heroic and then let's pressure the crap out of the Thor. That way we shut down the rag.
Βούλομαι.
Alright.
Έτοιμοι.
Λέγε.
The chariot archer hippicon also go really well together.
Ναι, έστω.
Ορθός.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Έτοιμος. Ναι.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Βούλομαι.
Yeah, he's already backed off of his forward hunt.
Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
So you might actually want to get a
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Ορθός.
town center maybe now. I think.
Huh?
Or, well, no, I guess if you want to do
No,
fast
I want to
heroic.
just, I want to straight kill him.
Πρόσεχε.
Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Ορθός.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
I didn't wear a costume. I'm lame.
Λέγε. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Έστω. Βούλομαι. Ετοίμος. Έστω. Βούλομαι.
Βούλομαι.
Ooh,
Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
good JJ relic.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
Πρόσταγμα, ναι.
Boy, just try to hold and we'll go aggressive on the opposite side, I guess.
Έτοιμοι. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Βούλομαι.
Kids were tigers.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος.
Πρόσεχε.
Έτοιμος. Ορθός.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμοι. Ναι. Βρυτόμος.
Λέγε. Ορθός. Ορθός.
Ετοίμος. Ναι, έστω.
How about I just killed the ox?
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε.
Λέγε. Βρυτόμος. Βρυτόμος.
Λέγε. Έστω.
Πρόσεχε. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι, έστω. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Εις μάχην. Βούλομαι. Εισβολή.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Ετοίμος. Βούλομαι.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. I killed his ox cart so far away from me, his vills there.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Έστω.
Λέγε. Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έστω.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα. Εις μάχην.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Ετοίμος. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Έστω. Ναι.
Yeah,
Πρόσεχε.
he's gonna be.
Έστω.
Λέγε. Πάνω.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμοι. Μάλιστα. Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα. Έστω. Πρόσεχε.
Try to mirror him a little, boy, for the next 40 seconds if you can, please, because my gold's out a bit.
Λέγε. Εισβολή. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Εισβολή. Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα. Λέγε.
Ορθός.
Πρόσταγμα.
Do you have map control, JJ, so I
Yeah.
can forward real?
Πρόσταγμα.
Oh yeah.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Kind of far,
There's just-
but I think
there's-
it's worth it.
There's just one. There's a couple groups of raiding cavalry.
Λέγε.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Let's try to set up there. Gonna
Λέγε.
wait
Εις
for the
μάχην.
prosperity to finish.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω. Μάλιστα. Εισβολή.
Λέγε. Έτοιμοι.
Πρόσεχε. Εις μάχην.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσεχε. Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Έστω. Έτοιμος.
Ετοίμος. Εις μάχη.
Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα. Λέγε. Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα.
The only group is right here, and then the other one is in my base.
Ναι. Βούλομαι. Εισβολή. Εισβολή.
Okay.
Μεταλλεύσεις.
So you could be good.
Λέγε.
Should be good.
Ορθός.
Λέγε. Ναι. Εισβολή.
Λέγε. Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα.
If you actually build a siege workshop first,
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Okay.
because we want siege.
Πρόσταγμα.
Got my bills and Pharaoh coming.
Ορθός.
Bring your Sphinx forward. He only has just the hearse here.
Πρόσεχε.
I'm gonna hide it so I don't telegraph that I'm coming.
Λέγε. Καλός. Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Ορθός. Ορθός.
You might
Wonder if
see.
he spotted me.
No, I don't think he did.
Λέγε. Ορθός. 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 Εισβολή. Όρος. Μάχην.
Πρόσεχε. Εισβολή.
Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Ορθός. Καλός.
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Έτοιμος. Καλός. Λέγε. Ορθός. Λέγε.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Πρόσεχε. Έτοιμη.
Πρόσεχε. Έτοιμος. Ναι.
Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Βούλη. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Ισμάχην. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Παν. Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Πάνι.
Εισβολή.
Έτοιμος.
I'll keep his army back.
Ορθός.
Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα. Λέγε. Λέγε.
Oh, what my
Βούλομαι. Έστω.
units are doing here.
Λέγε. Λέγε. Καλός. Λέγε. Πάνι.
Got
Πρόσεχε.
units here. Careful. Try to draw them away. I need like another 10 seconds.
Πάνι. Βούλομαι.
You're good.
Πάνι.
You're good. He doesn't have a hero
Πρόσταγμα.
there.
Ορθός. Λέγε.
Or
Καλός.
only one.
Χώρο. Ισμάχην.
Let's watch out for the hearse here.
Πρόσεχε. Έτοιμη.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Taking the
Μάλιστα.
TC too.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Μάλιστα. Έστω.
Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Ισμάχην. Ορθός. Ορθός. Πάνι. Ορθός. Πάνι. Λέγε.
Oh.
Λέγε. Ορθός.
Ancestors eclipse this.
Έτοιμο. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Ορθός.
Really?
Πάνι.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Βούλομαι. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Ισμάχην. Ορθός. Έτοιμος. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Ισμάχην. Βούλομαι. Ισμάχην. Έτοιμος. Χώρο. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε.
It's definitely worth.
Μάλιστα. Έστω. Ναι, ναι.
Looks like he's building that TC too, so I'm gonna start pushing.
Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος. Ισμάχην. Έτοιμος. Ορθός.
Get your minions on his
Βούλομαι. Ορθός.
dwarves here.
Λέγε. Καλός.
Sorry. Try to get ahead if you can.
Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Λέγε.
Gonna push into his main TC as well.
Ορθός. Έτοιμος. Ορθός. 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 Βούλομαι. Ισμάχην.
Πρόσταγμα.
Yeah, his main TC is dead.
Εισβολή. Ορθός. Έτοιμος.
Good, 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 good.
Ορθός. Ορθός.
Never mind, he's got bills.
Ισμάχην.
I'll chariot archer them.
Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Εισβολή. Ισμάχην. Λέγε.
Get your scorpion man on his.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα.
Alright.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Okay, probably
Yeah,
fall
go
back.
back.
Πρόσταγμα.
Yeah.
Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
I probably should have made priests.
It's alright. Just we can hide all our units.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
You could just put all yours
Λέγε.
in your
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Migdol.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
No, I should probably stop suiciding mine like I've been all the game.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα. Ισμάχην. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Χώρο. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Λέγε.
They're still coming in.
Ορθός.
Can you kill this wall? At this point, I think it's best. The side wall here. I think it's best to go in and raid.
Ισμάχην. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Λέγε. Εισβολή. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Εισβολή. Βούλομαι. Ορθός.
I've got siege coming, but it'll be a minute.
Get your chariots up here.
Λέγε ορθός.
Βούλομαι να λες. Μάλιστα. Ναι, μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα.
Fight.
Ορθός. Εισβολή. Έτοιμος.
Alright. Target your town center on the walls.
Λέγε. Πάνω.
Oh crap. Found my vills spilled in that town center.
Λέγε. Έστω.
Ναι, βούλομαι.
Λέγε. Καλώς. Βούλομαι. Πάνω. Βούλομαι. Πάνω. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Ισμάχη. Ορθός. Ορθός. Πάνω. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Λέγε. Πάνω.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Έστω.
You got raiding cavalry on your vills. Target the, you can fight them. Just get on the, balk.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Μάλιστα.
We're losing that fight, by the way.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Ορθός.
You'll need to probably get out a few camels. And wall a little bit, maybe.
Λέγε. Ορθός. Πάνω. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Πάνω.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έστω. Μάλιστα. Έστω. Βούλομαι.
Dang.
Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα. Έστω. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Eco is terrible.
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Πάνω.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Πρόσεχε.
Are you kidding?
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Ορθός. Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Are you okay, Boyd, or do you need help?
Έτοιμη. Βούλομαι.
You want me to ceasefire? Wait, if you need it.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Ορθός.
Watch your army.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι. Πάνι. Λέγε.
I'm gonna try to get in on those siege.
Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι.
Λέγε. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμο. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Βούλομαι.
I'm gonna try to go mythic.
Ισμάχη. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. 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 Βούλομαι.
Up Osiris.
Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Ισμάχη. Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Έτοιμος. Ισμάχη. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Ισμάχη. Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Εισβολή. Έτοιμος. Πόρος.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Town centers keep going idle.
Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Λέγε.
I could use some help on the siege here, JJ.
I'm starting to flood
Λέγε.
Ibicon.
Λέγε.
Just remember I do have cease if we ever need it.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Ισμάχη. Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Εισβολή. Ορθός. Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Ισμάχη. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Καλός.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι.
We'll pull back.
Λέγε. Ορθός. Λέγε. Καλός. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Ορθός.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
Έτοιμος. Ισμάχη. Λέγε. Ορθός. Πόρο. Λέγε. Ορθός.
I can get the siege.
Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Πάνω. Ορθός. Εισβολή. Ορθός. Λέγε. Λέγε. Βούλωμα. Λέγε. Βούλωμα. Όρο. Ισμάχη. Έτοιμος. Όρο. Έτοιμος. Ισμάχη. Λέγε. Καλός. Λέγε. Ισμάχη. Ορθός.
Kinda getting overrun here.
Όρος. Ισμάχη. Λέγε. Ισμάχη. Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλωμα. Καλός. Έτοιμος. Βούλωμα.
Λέγε. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα, λέγε, βούλομαι, έτοιμος. Λέγε, βούλομαι, λέγε, βούλομαι, βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα, παν, λέγε, βούλομαι.
I still have cease if you guys need it.
Ορθός, ορθός, βούλομαι.
You've got a fire giant or frost giant there, boy.
Βούλομαι, 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 ορθός, βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα, ορθός, βούλομαι. Λέγε, βούλομαι, βούλομαι.
Great. My son of Osiris is.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα, βούλομαι. Έτοιμος, καλός, ορθός, βολή.
This is really bad on this side.
Λέγε, εισβολή, εισμάχη.
Έστω. Ναι. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Ρητόμος.
Πρόσεχε. Μεταλλεύς.
Έτοιμη. Έστω.
Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε,
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε. Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Μάλιστα. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Ναι.
Πρόσεχε.
Έτοιμη.
λέγε, ορθός, βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα, λέγε, βούλομαι.
Can you
Πρόσταγμα.
rag and get anything out of it, boy? Because we're kind of struggling a bit.
Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα. Θρητόμος. Λέγε.
Just don't have any economy.
Πρόσεχε. Τόμος. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα,
Έτοιμο. Ναι. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Τόμος.
Dang, I'm gonna be gold blocked.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Μεταλλεύς.
Maybe.
έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα, ορθός, έτοιμος, βούλομαι.
There's one over here.
Πρόσταγμα,
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Λέγε.
Βούλομαι. Θρητόμος. Λέγε.
Do you? Use it. Just right here.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Βούλομαι. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Έτοιμος. Ναι. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Had a really bad game.
Λέγε.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσεχε.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε. Εισβολή. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Sorry, boy. Sending more camels.
Εισβολή. Εισβολή.
I'm gonna ceasefire.
Go ahead.
Yeah, double.
βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα.
Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα.
That's just my economy was so bad.
Λέγε, βούλομαι.
Yeah, you 23 mins and medium hips.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just not good. My eco is terrible. Norse best god for team? Probably. Norse are really good. I think what Norse need are like multiple locations to attack, and team games give that. The larger maps also prevent them from getting abused early on, like they do in 1v1. Yeah, me and purple are about equal competent.
I'd say, yeah, how did that happen, considering he lost half his dwarves?
I just was slow and, well, I got my first town center at 1430.
Again.
The problem was when I first tried to build my town center, he caught it with like 90% built. Yeah, I was too slow to get military. Just my economy was...
That flaming weapons fimble, I was exactly even with green on eco when the flaming weapons fimble hit, and then he just shot past me.
Yeah. In team game, Norse does fine against anybody, because Norse can, in team maps, Norse can avoid the bad matchup.
We should also save.
You love watching me play. I'm not so sure about tonight.
Would have liked AE to push instead of kill the eco, because I think it's hard to like fight it. You trade.
I think it was. It should have been enough to get us the win on that side. I
think knocking down his front TC would have done just as much eco damage as
maybe
chasing those dwarves off.
Maybe. Might have been better. I mean, it smashed his economy for a while. I was just, as soon as we got that AE there, I probably should have grabbed town centers. And then just outboomed on our side.
I think I was trading pretty effectively for a while there with the chariots, but...
Yeah, and then it was just once we lost the town center, didn't really have anything to fall back on.
Yeah, we lost the town center because the Fimble hit, and then he got Mythic first because of the Fimble.
Yeah. I just... If I would have been at full 130 with Hippocons, we would have survived the siege tower push. Love from India. Hey, love to you too.
Yeah, kind of need you on heavy hips and upgrades, spirited charge, etc. when the Egyptian's Mythic. But obviously, yeah, I think just the second TC, like even if you open one TCs and get map control, just get that second TC sooner.
Yeah. Probably.
He did a good job controlling map control. I was able to like set up in his face and claim his third TC and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, because I didn't get any value out of the initial Hippocons.
What happened with your giant Hippocon ball that was chasing the dwarves after AE expired?
They got caught in the back by green camels, and so they eventually just all kind of...
Yeah.
They all kind of died. And I couldn't retreat them out either.
Yeah, we could use a water map for our communication to give a bit of an advantage based on how the last 4 games have gone.
We need something. Voigt's been doing good, but
I'd say, yeah, I think Voigt's had the high score all 4 games, so
no,
somebody's consistent.
I've not been doing well. Lagoon.
Πρόσεχε, πρόσταγμα, βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα, ναι.
Λέγε. Ορθός. Ορθός.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
What are they? They're Isis, Poseidon, Loki?
Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Ορθός.
Έτοιμος. Ναι.
Λέγε. Ορθός. Πάνι. Βούλομαι.
Oh my god, is this a mirror?
Λέγε. Ορθός.
Huh?
Πρόσταγμα.
It's a mirror.
I mean, it's a mirror.
The same gods for both teams.
Oh, is it? Man, look at that.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Θηρευτής. Μάλιστα. Θηρευτής. Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε. Πάνι.
Έτοιμη. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Θηρευτής.
Looks like I've got the Loki on my side,
Λέγε.
which is good.
Ορθός.
I've got the Isis, so I'll do a two-town center.
Πάνι.
Definitely have to grab my forward
Πρόσταγμα.
of all the hunt that's up there.
Πρόσταγμα. Θηρευτής.
Πρόσεχε.
So I'll grab this forward town center on my side. Just do full hips and just hope he doesn't overrun me with scorpion men.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Έστω. Μάλιστα. Μεταλλεύσεις.
And Korean barbecue?
Ναι.
No,
Θηρευτής.
there's not any of that. I mean, maybe there would have been some when I lived in Chicago, but where I live, there's nothing like that.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Not even close. I'd probably have to drive
Λέγε. Θηρευτής.
to Chicago to get something like that.
Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι.
Or the suburbs, I suppose.
Έτοιμη. Πρόσταγμα. Θηρευτής. Βούλομαι.
Monkey.
Πρόσεχε. Θηρευτής. Λέγε. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα.
Θηρευτής.
Θηρευτής.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω. Ναι. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα.
Papito,
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
with the follow. Thank you, man.
Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Πάνι.
Any decent relics on the map? I don't even think we scouted one yet.
Πρόσταγμα.
I've heard it's good though.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
The old Korean barbecues.
Έτοιμα. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμη. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Hello, Alfheim.
Βούλομαι.
Okay, he's gonna grab that forward town center.
Ορθός.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε.
Μεταλλεύσεις.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Θηρευτής. Πρόσταγμα. Θηρευτής. Έστω. Θηρευτής. Έτοιμο. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Λέγες.
Έτοιμη.
Έτοιμος.
Έτοιμη.
Πρόσταγμα.
Guess what gods? We are against Isis, Poseidon, Loki.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Θρητόμος. Πρόσεχε. Πρόσεχε. Θηρευτής.
Ναι.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα. Μεταλλεύσεις.
Πρόσεχε. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Εις μάχην. Καλώς. Ετοίμος. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσεχε. Εις μάχην.
Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Πάνος.
Ετοίμος. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Θηρευτής.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Ναι, ναι. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Εισβολή.
Λέγε. Ορθός. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Πάνι.
Ετοίμος.
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Ετοίμος. Πρόσεχε. Εις μάχην. Εις μάχην. Εισβολή.
Έστω. Ναι.
Έτοιμη.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
Λέγε. Ορθός. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε.
This
Ετοίμος.
is so inefficient for him.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε έστω. Έτοιμη. Βούλομαι. Λέγε θηρευτής.
Πρόσεχε. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα.
Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Εισβολή.
Έτοιμος.
Ετοίμος.
Λέγε ορθός.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Εις μάχη.
Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Πάνι. Ορθός. Βούλομαι.
Ετοίμος. Έστω. Ναι, ναι. Έστω. Έστω. Μάλιστα. Ναι.
Λέγε ορθός. Λέγε ορθός.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
I need two favor.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα.
Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε. Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσεχε. Τόμος. Θηρευτής. Έτι. Βούλομαι. Θηρευτής.
Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα. Καλός. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα. Θηρευτής.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμη. Έστω.
Λέγε. Ναι. Θηρευτής. Μάλιστα. Έστω. Μάλιστα. Πρόσεχε. Λες.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Λέγε. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Ορθός.
Oh,
Πρόσεχε.
dang.
Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Έστω. Έστω. Εις μάχη. Καλώς.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος.
Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Λέγε. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Μεταλλεύς.
Βούλαμε. Βούλαμε. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Έστω. Μάλιστα. Θηρευτής.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Θηρευτής.
Καλός.
Λέγε. Θηρευτής. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσεχε.
Nice boy. Thank you.
Έτοιμη. Πρόσεχε.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Καλός. Ορθός.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Dang it, I'm housed.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Στόμος. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Έτοιμος.
How come every time I look at my town center, my base town center, it's idle?
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε. Θρητόμος.
Ορθός.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε. Μεταλλεύς. Λέγε. Έστω.
Λέγε. Ορθός. Λέγε. Ορθός.
Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσεχε.
Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε.
We can try to
Πρόσταγμα.
push that once I get to
Βούλομαι.
that point.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε. Πάνι. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε. Πρόσεχε. Μεταλλεύς.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Έστω. Έστω.
Λέγε. Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Ναι. Πρόσεχε.
Λέγε. Ναι. Ναι. Βούλαμε.
Λέγε. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Πάνι. Ορθός.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Έτοιμος.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Καλός.
Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Καλός. Ορθός. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Πάνι.
Έτοιμο. Έστω. Έστω.
Έτοιμος. Ναι.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμη. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Θηρευτής.
Έτοιμος. Ναι. Βούλαμε. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε πάνω.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσεχε, πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε ορθός.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Βούλαμε.
Βούλομαι. Ορθός.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος.
Έτοιμη. Βουφορβός.
Έτοιμος. Εισβολή.
What is the reason to celebrate Halloween? Just to get candy. That's the only reason.
Λέγε. Ναι.
Έτοιμος. Πάνι. Εισβολή. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Λέγε βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε.
Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος. Λέγε ορθός. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος.
Έτοιμος. Βούλαμε.
Λέγε πάνι. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Λέγε πάνι. Έτοιμος. Ορθός.
Έτοιμος.
Λέγε. Έστω. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Θρητόμος. Έτοιμος. Έστω. Έτοιμος. Θηρευτής. Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Ορθός.
Oh, boy, I didn't know you were coming up there. Hold on.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα. Θηρευτής.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε βούλομαι. Λέγε
Okay.
πρόσταγμα. Λέγε βούλομαι. Καλός. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλος. Μάχη. Λέγε μάχη. Λέγε εισβολή.
Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
Λέγε βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα.
Yeah, purple. Be
Πρόσεχε.
careful.
Λέγε ορθός. Λέγε βούλομαι. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
You gotta start pushing and draw them out. Careful. Careful.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω.
I'm pushing.
Θηρευτής.
Λέγε εισβολή.
Μάλιστα. Καλό.
Λέγε βούλομαι. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε.
Λέγε βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε.
Λέγε. Θηρευτής.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Πάνι. Ορθός.
Yeah.
Μάλιστα.
Cease, please? Okay.
Λέγε. Έστω.
Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα. Έστω.
Shit, I
Μάλιστα.
gotta grab my TC.
Έτοιμη. Έστω.
Βούλομαι. Έστω. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Θηρευτής.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Έστω. Λέγε.
What happened?
Λέγε.
He got his TC.
Έτοιμη.
That's alright.
Πρόσταγμα. Θρητόμος. Πρόσταγμα. Θρητόμος.
Πρόσεχε. Βρυτόμος. Λέγε. Ναι. Έστω. Βρυτόμος. Μάλιστα. Πρόσεχε. Πρόσεχε.
Έτοιμος.
Λέγε.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι.
He's not gonna get it up.
Πρόσταγμα.
Teal is gonna be coming over there.
Ορθός. Λέγε βούλομαι.
Λέγε.
Έτοιμη. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Έστω. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε ορθός.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμο. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι.
I am, yeah.
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Μάχη.
Έτοιμα. Μάχη. Βούλαμε έστω.
That was my whole army.
Λέγε, εις καλός, εις μάχη. Λέγε, εις μάχη.
Πόρο.
Εις μάχη.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε.
Βούλομαι. Εις μάχην. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Ορθός.
We have another ceasefire for this incoming. Oh, that's point. Never mind.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε. Λέγε.
Λέγε. Βούλαμε.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλαμε.
Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Πόρο.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλαμε. Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα.
What is he doing with this spearman?
Λέγε. Εισβολή.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσεχε. Μάχην.
Βούλομαι. Πόρο.
Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα. Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Πόρο.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε. Ορθός.
Ναι. Θρητόμος.
Λέγε.
Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Boy, yeah, he had a slight connection issue, I guess.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Θρητόμος.
Έτοιμη.
This is definitely over.
You guys, I'll win my side.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Alright, if you can win, I can hold.
Λέγε. Λέγε. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε. Ορθός.
Do you need me to come to your side? Because I can just kind of
No.
delay.
Λέγε.
We can
Ορθός.
hold. It's
Are you
just
sure?
Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος.
Λέγε. Εισβολή.
Λέγε. Βολή. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα.
Καλώς. Εισβολή.
Έτοιμος. Πόρο. Ορθός. Πάνω. Καλώς.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμη. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμη. Έστω. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε. Πόρο. Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμο. Έστω.
Λέγε. Ορθός.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Θρητόμος.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Oh, there's a Nidhogg.
Έτοιμος. Ναι. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος.
Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Έτοιμο. Καλώς.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Μάχη.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Έστω.
Let's try to push a little, boy.
Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Λέγε.
Λέγε.
Πρόσεχε.
Βούλομαι.
Έστω. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Where'd that Chimera go?
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Making heroes.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε. Εισβολή.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Πόρο.
Pulling back to get heroes out. You've got a bunch of idle heroes in my base.
Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Who's that? Me?
Boy.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε.
Λέγε. Καλώς.
Εισβολή. Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε.
Έτοιμος. Καλώς.
Έτοιμη.
Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Σπάνι. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε.
Πρόσεχε.
Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος. Χώρο.
Έτοιμη. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα. Χώρο. Λέγε. Καλώς. Πάνι. Πάνι.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός.
Gold starved at this
Πρόσταγμα.
point.
Πρόσεχε. Βολή.
Λέγε. Χώρο. Λέγε.
Έτσι. Λέγε. Βολή.
Λέγε.
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 Λέγε. Καλώς.
Πρόσταγμα.
Yeah.
Λέγε.
You guys
It's not winning his tide. Points dead, I'm dead.
Oh man.
Πρόσεχε.
Καλώς. Πρόσταγμα.
That was a really bad ceasefire sequence.
Λέγε.
Λέγε. Χώρο.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Καλώς. Έτοιμος. Χώρο.
Πρόσταγμα. Έξω.
Έτοιμος. Χώρο.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα.
I lost everything with that double with the flaming weapons and tail coming.
Yeah, I coulda. I would eventually win my side, but it took it was taking too long.
And the ceasefire into their flaming weapons and the double just wiped
Πρόσταγμα.
everything out that I had popped out on. I think I
Yeah.
would have been fine against just the Loki because the ancestors provide some tankiness, and then I had the units to kill him. And
Έτοιμος.
Λέγε.
Yeah, I was just a little too slow. Here. I was going to push back on
Λέγε.
my side.
Λέγε.
I had fully upped Hippicons and he didn't have any armory upgrades for his. So with a few Hetyroi, which I was gonna come send in next, I would have taken down that, and he really didn't have much here. Aphrodite, the only good thing about the Aphrodite is the building, the faster building. But I was probably more likely gonna just play head to head. So the building doesn't really do much, the faster building. But I was just a little, again, my eco management has not been good. I should have been far beyond where I was. Well, I have time for one last one. Continue the losing Tradition.
Maybe we'll get water finally and win.
But given how the start was on mine, I should have won my side just straight up without losing my town center. I don't think I had my building upgrades. I'd had one. But my early eco management was really bad. A lot of stuff. A little rusty, not really rusty, but I'd say I'm not really playing super well tonight. Maybe we'll just let the gods decide on this last one. I like Dionysius. I think the techs are... I think Dionysius is pretty decent. I don't think it gets the love that it should, to some extent. The problem is, like, Thracian horses is so expensive with the 400 food. It's hard to afford that in like a 1v1 when you need it. So that is one kind of downside, because it's a great tech, but the 400 food, 30 favor that it costs is super hard to afford until you're late game. And until in a standard late game 1v1, and then if it's a late game 1v1, now you're going to be facing off against probably towers and migdals wherever you want to attack. And a team game is a little easier because there's so many different places to attack. You don't really have to run into buildings. Oh, and I didn't get Bacchanalia either. Extra 8. But I mean, your horse lives so long as they aren't fighting. I'll tangle up here underneath tower. What did I get? Set? Go. Oh.
Double lucky.
A lot of starting hunt.
Enito IR Greek repair.
Yeah, tough map.
Why am I going there when I know there's gonna be a walrus in the middle?
In which NUER UER
How am I typing to you when you can hear me? I think maybe I'll build like a wall that actually works this time. I am against Mariano.
You need to repair. Greek repair.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I'll build forward.
You need to repair.
Busy thinking of screwed we are in not scouting.
In which? No. Rig? No.
Image erect.
You need to.
Got a nice
Maya.
second gold mine. It's basically my first. I think if we like do an early push on Mariano and maybe follow it up with an Ancestors Eclipse, we could do some damage. I didn't catch the whole of what you said, Boyd.
You need to refer to it. In which idea?
In wedge. Arc.
I'll send my Pharaoh forward to be in with this.
In which
In wedge. Tile.
In which tayo ak you refer?
Girej. UAR.
Gaio. UIR. Gereg. Image erect.
Boyd's not feeling good, so not talking. You'll have to help Boyd with that, Ryfang.
Alright,
Rig? In which? Finito. Finito. No. In which?
Antio.
gonna throw up a Rax immediately, boy.
Finito.
No, just go straight up.
Rig? No. Rig? No.
Girej.
Alright,
Antio. Antio.
Till my armory gets built, so probably about a 7:45ish.
Done quite yet. I can shift into a box if you need. You need that shit? Oh, I can't shift it with Bill's there. Okay, I'll shift. Just garrison your bills. Hell, they keep moving.
Do you want me to? I'll make some axemen now that I'm up.
Well, what happened there? Okay, well, I don't have a shift because I think it shifted on top of itself. Maybe it's supposed to be able to do that.
Inito. EU refer. Inito.
Greek.
Watch your proms up front.
Are you gonna be ready for the AE?
I mean, it won't really do a whole lot.
So what should I do? Midgard on whose side or just in the middle?
I mean, you could maybe.
Forward Midgard near you, JJ, I guess.
You could maybe do it on. Well, we don't really need to yet.
Come in.
Inito. No.
If you wanted to.
Any refer.
I'm not sure what happened with the shift because you're not supposed to be able to shift on top of your own shift.
I just found Teal's eco.
Inito. Tayo.
You've got your priest and walrus here, JJ.
Okay. I'm gonna Ancestors Eclipse this. It'll probably, yeah. Should clean up their entire.
Oh, I got Teal's whole eco too. And he's not noticing.
Alright, we cleaned up the army.
Refer.
Yeah, siege is the first thing you need to do.
Inito. EU refer. Rig.
Gotta make sure perp doesn't run over me.
I'll just build forward siege now. Workshop.
Inito. Tayo. EU refer. Tayo. UIR. Rig. Tayo.
In fact, we should probably go on. Oh, that one.
Enwich. Inito. Ak.
Can you get in on that army there?
Hold on, I'm going for Teal's Vels again.
Okay, now pump out siege workshops.
UIR. Inito.
Oh, gosh.
You got a lot of idols here.
In which you need to have in which you need to tayo you need to tayo you I air you refer no
Into you.
you need to tayo
What's up, man? Not been playing too good today. Go on Teal, his army's gone.
Okay.
Gary. Gary. You. Gary.
Greg I air you need to I air
Why they're all standing there staring at things.
And you.
Red's got a lot of slings.
Into you. Gary. Into you. Into you.
Greg refer you need to
Shit.
flow ear to
Gary. At you. In which.
you need to Greg I air Greg I air
Into you. Into
you I air
Trying to pick off the strangled units.
EU refer
Into you. Gary. You.
and you need to tayo up in which tayo ear to ear you need to
Forward march.
and you need to I
Into you.
Greg ear to it you need to you I air
Into you.
you need to I ear to
Into you.
Greg I
Dealing with a lot of Red's reinforcements over here.
It's alright.
Into you. Gary. At you.
Get on Teal's army over here with your chariots.
Could use help with Red here.
Into you.
Okay.
Yeah. Trying to make priests, I'm gold starved.
In which
Are we? I think we're okay still.
No, pink is just like free boom, and he's a really good player. Maybe if we had pressured pink, but
he need to he need to create a wit. You refer you refer he need to
I mean, can you defend it all? Your side, your bills are idle here.
I can hold a little, but
Rig.
I'm gonna fall back and try to defend.
He need to rig.
We still got idle bills in my base.
Whoops, thanks.
Rig. I air up. He need to ear to it by you refer. You I air you refer. In which are you? In which he need to aya to rig. Aya to rig. Baya to in which through ear to wear. Rig finito. Rig you finito. You refer. Rig here.
Into you. Into you. Into you. Into you.
Greek. Are you refer?
Man.
Getting pulled in a million directions.
Well, if I would have screwed up the shift, then White would have been fine in the on his base, but somehow it shifted on top of itself. I think it might have been because I drag clicked it. Back here too. Might have been the problem. Potentially. It was hunting in the middle of the map. Yeah, because teal is pretty much completely eliminated. Barely anything. But yeah, purple with the free Loki boom. Yeah, I think we would push through without the even without the units there.
Garrick.
I think.
In which
Yeah, the siege works.
We used AE ahead of time again as
NQ.
well instead of with the push.
Well, by then though, you should have siege workshop. Problem is, it's just so far to walk for you to even get up there.
Yep. No. When did I use AE?
At like 10:10. That could be nice to be up there, but that's a lot. That's just so far to walk. To have because by 10:10, if you're like an 8-minute age up, you gotta do you'd want to get the siege workshop out first, because typically, as long as I have the army, siege workshop first is better. Nice try, guy. Had nice kills. He did well. But yeah, just the free. What was Loki? Okay, so he grabbed one at 857. Wow. Red did a good job of helping out on the top.
Yeah, he went classic fight instead of heroic, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
N wedge.
Yeah, he went a 13-minute heroic.
Battle borer. I could probably hold here for a while, but obviously purple was way ahead.
N wedge. N2.
Kind of equal armor. No, he didn't have much.
N wedge.
The first line. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough with the Loki on the Kronos. That's tough. That's a tough matchup to win on this map.
Especially when you've also got probably like the best team playing Loki player out there. That doesn't make it any easier.
And then you got your Isis pocket, because you really can't go classical fight for you, because then it gives them the run of the map
Garrick.
everywhere.
That's against the double Loki, and then with the Isis to that I'm not buying that the Anubites would be helpful in this matchup.
Yeah, well, it'd be for the snakes, kind of here. But yeah, a little better, I think. Coordination on the top would have been. We would have been able to push through faster. If I don't screw up that shift, then boy, it's good for a while. But the shit, I don't. I think I drag clicked and then clicked right after my drag, because if you double.
The thing that kind of sucks on this map is I can't get a good prosperity off to get all the priest techs and mid goal and stuff, because my food bills are out in the middle of the map, and then going forward.
Yeah, you can't switch
prosperity. My
from
fair
there.
off of
Can't switch from there. Anyway, happy Halloween. That was some scary gameplay. Clocks fall back in like 2 hours. Yeah, that was. I wouldn't say I played super. I didn't play very all in all the games. But anyway, thanks for watching, my friends. Ryfang playing. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Oh, that was a 3-hour stream. Wow, look at that. It's like a marathon these days. Don't get those very often. And maybe... Let's see, there's a lot of tournament games tomorrow. Quite a few of them are overlapping. So we'll see. I'm hoping to be able to stream one match tomorrow. But kids always throw things off. But hoping I can. And we'll go from there. But anyway, I'll catch all you guys later. I'm going to get some sleep. And then we will be back in action tomorrow. Maybe. So, hope you guys enjoyed watching us get spanked on this scary Halloween. And it can only go up from here. So, that's it. Appreciate it. Toodaloo, everybody.